Hey guys, this is Jeremy McGuire. I'm the graphic arts teacher at Crawford Middle School, and this is a new project that we're going to start in my class. We always do logos, and the reason you do logos is because it brands who you are. If you notice on the bottom of any kind of design, shoe, shirt, any logo or any kind of word that is popular, like Nike, Adidas, Gucci, or whatever the case may be, it has a copyright. So I'm wearing a logo that I created for my daughter, who is on the University of Kentucky's dressage team. The dressage team is basically a team that has a bunch of thoroughbred horses, and they do horse jumps, and they have different competitions and things like that, very similar to other sports at the University of Kentucky. So what she asked me to do, and what the dressage team asked me to do, was to design their logo. And this is a t-shirt that they gave me. Now you notice the UK logo is obviously copyrighted, but those who are under the window at the University of Kentucky can use that symbol or that logo itself. But if you notice, the logo is very simple, and I'll scoot up to show you the process on which I did this. If you notice, I have a horse with someone riding the horse, and then very simply UK dressage team. Now with that, if you look at it very closely, it's very simplistic, it's very neat, and it's somewhat eye-catching. So when you think about doing a logo, you need to be, sometimes simple is better. If you get too jumbled up and make it too busy, then it makes it really, really hard, because you think about, why are you using this logo? A logo is, again, to brand what you're doing. So when we use AdobeSpark, and that's what we're going to use the program for our logo, you're going to use that logo to place at the bottom of your videos, your graphic designs, or anything else that you want to brand from social media or a design or anything you want, videos. So I'm excited about this project. I hope you are too. And again, let's have a great year and have a great unit. And we're going to put our best foot forward when we do this. We also want to be creative and think outside the box. So let's have a great unit. All right, so here's the next step. We're going to walk through this together on how to log in and or how to work with AdobeSpark. So we're going to all go to Google. And when you go to Google, it's the best way to just type in AdobeSpark, and then you'll see this right here. This is the logo for AdobeSpark. So we're talking about logos, and with that, they created their own logo. So all these are logos: Creative Cloud, Photoshop, Prezis, Canva, all these different things you can do. So we're going to click on that. Okay. Now, one thing you understand, you just want to click on Continue with Google. And by doing that, it'll promote you, or prompt you, if you will, to go to your enterprise account, which is your school account. Now, I've already logged in, but you use your Google address, okay, which is also your email address. So I just wanted to show you really quick one of the logos that we were messing with last year and designing. Now, what this could be changed in a multitude of ways. You need to use something that is connected to your name. Like, for example, I've got an M that's regarding my last name. One cool thing about this is I would not want to put the color scheme on a design, because it would probably take away from it. Okay, so in this case, I'm going to go to the colors. I can change the color schemes. I can make the color schemes white. I can do anything I want to do with it. It's got a lot of different things built in right there in AdobeSpark. If I want to just go straight here, I can, but the problem is I got to make sure that I can see the GUIRE, because this is my logo, okay, or one of my logos, if you will. So here's how we're going to start it, okay. You want to hit the plus sign, okay, to start any project. You can view all right. One thing that I like to do, they got, as it says here, 22,000 Spark templates. So since we're doing a logo, let's type in logo and see what's there, okay. The great thing about this is Fayette County has purchased an Adobe license for all students and teachers, so we might as well use it. So if you wanted to use this, let's look at Trainer. Okay, Now this is just a stock logo that they've created. So we're going to edit the template and click got it. Now here's the thing. The first thing I like to do is I want to go back and, we might even come in here and change the background to something different. Remember, you don't want your logo to take away from your design. So let's say, let's do a Crawford logo. So I'm just going to go C for now and see what it does. All right, so the cool thing is you can move that around. You can make it larger. All right, and that's like a C. Now what I want to do is I want to get rid of this background. Okay, so I'm going to go and play around with that. Here's the current colors. We can change. Now, if you don't like it, then you can change that as well. This particular stock, is not allowing me to change the background, and I'm sure that if you play with it a little bit more, you can. So what you might have to do is you might have to go back in here and just type in logo and look at something else. Now, I will say that this is a great example of a really good logo because it's a darker background, okay? So in this case, you're just going to click on it, and let's say we're going to do Crawford, so I'm going to click right there. One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to spell the whole name. Like, for example, you don't want to come in here and say Crawford like that, because that's not really a logo. That's a name, okay? That's more of a logo. So what I've done, I went ahead and deleted that. I went ahead and deleted that, and then I just made this much larger, okay? Much larger, all right? Now, the reason I did that is because there's going to be some other things that I want to do with my logo, and I want you to take some time to do this and do it right, okay? So, once you get to that point, that is step one of your logo design. So I want you to finish that part. Take a break for today from the class. You can continue to work on it, but I'll have step two on the next day you're in my class.